So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, وَمَنْ كَانَ ذَا طَوْلٍ فَلْيَنْكِحْ. مَنْ كَانَ ذَا طَوْلٍ فَلْيَنْكِحْ. Anyone who is ready, who is fit for nikah, so his responsibility is to do nikah immediately. This is the teaching of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So he has made your mind to show you how important this nikah is. Now Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is telling you, since you have known the importance of this nikah, it is connected to me, it is linked to me, and I have given it so big highness. Now if you are ready, you as a girl, if you are ready, you as a boy, man kana dha tawlin. Dha tawl means a person who has long hands. So long hand means someone who is ready, physically, health-wise, and financially he is in a position where he can handle this responsibility without any problem. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, فَلْيَنْكِحْ. He is ordering them by telling them, فَلْيَنْكِحْ, he should do the nikah immediately. وَمَنْ لَمْ يَجِدْ. And if you are not fit for that, you don't have that ability, you don't have that preparation to do the nikah, then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, فَعَلَيْهِ بِالصِّيَامِ. He should put himself into fasting. Why? فَإِنَّ الصَّوْمَ لَهُ وِجَاء. Your rosa, your fasting will calm down your emotions, your sexual emotions, and then you will not be interested to move forward to this, to commit any sin, because you are not ready to perform nikah. So now here, one thing I want to point out, in our society today, we are making small things to become big issues. We are making easy things become very difficult. And then the end of the day, we are the one who suffer, and also we make our children suffer. And sometimes this thing make us go into depression also, because we have made the situation so hard for us to handle that we don't know how to handle it, and we find it so difficult. When it is not so difficult, it is very easy. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "Man kana dha tawlin." Anyone who has the ability to do that. So what ability do you need? You don't need the ability of becoming billionaire for you to perform nikah. You don't have the ability of having a big bungalows for you to perform nikah. You don't have to have the ability of having a job earning the salary of 100,000 monthly, then you perform nikah. No, the nikah is performed by just the small amount which you have, which can make this program be performed properly. Then after the nikah, you are in a position to look after your wife, and then if you're going to have children, you have you have the capacity to look after children. You have a small cage where you can protect yourself and your iman and your chastity. So this is the ability which is required in Islam. But what are we doing in our society today? For example, as parents, even me and my father, I have 3 daughters, alhamdulillah. But we as parents, what difficulties do we create in the society, in the family, and then the end of the day we make our children become rebellions. They reject us. They go on their own way because they don't find any flexibility in the society. And sometimes the children, they create such a scenario in the family that parents, they become far from their children. So what we say, that children, the parents, maybe the children are agreed to perform nikah, the girl is ready and the boy is ready, and they don't have any financial problem. They can feed one another 2 times a day. The boy can afford to give 2 clothes to his wife. He can have a small shelter for his wife, and both of them, they have agreed. Now the problem, the in-laws from both sides, the parents from both sides, they come up with their experience. My brothers, leave your experience and leave your understanding behind when you are dealing with the teachings of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You can have any experience in your life, But if your experience is contradicting with the teachings of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, then your experience should not have any importance in front of that. So what they do, they delay the nikah, they prolong the time of the nikah, and they say that you are still young, you have to work, or you are still studying, you have to finish your studies. There's no problem in working, there's no problem in finishing the studies, but as long as these kids are ready to get married, and right now they are eligible and they have the ability of looking to one another, they should perform nikah immediately as per the command of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then later they can go and finish their studies. There's no problem in that. If we study the lifestyle of Bibi Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam married Bibi Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha in a very, very young age. Very young age. But at the end of the day, Bibi Aisha became the muftiya of that time. She became the muhadditha of that time. And many male sahaba radiallahu ta'ala anhum, they used to come to ask mas'ala from Bibi Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha. Why? Because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not give us the concept of finish your studies first, then you get married. Or finish your degree first, then you get married. Do the marriage. Then in that marriage, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to put so many barakah. As long as this marriage is done in the light of the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you will never believe, my dear brothers and sisters, how many barakah are there in performing nikah. Me, myself, my nikah, when I perform, I did not have even a single penny in my pocket. Even a single penny I did not have. I used to sleep in the mattress 4x4. The small 3x6 mattress. You understand? You sleep, and on the morning you find yourself your half body is outside the mattress. But alhamdulillah, because of that marriage, because of the nikah, then my life changed completely. And not only me, there are hundreds of people who are like this. But your intention should be, I have to establish the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, not to follow the culture, what culture is introducing us.